Bum 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 bum. All right, we got that going. The question is, when I put my phone down, test. How is that audio? How is that audio? Keep your head still, I'll be your thrill. No, it doesn't work. All right, how we doing, everybody? Thanks for joining. Get some dry props going real soon here. Just gotta get everything up and cruising. That's a screen capture. That's my banner. Video capture. That's the phone. Right, just click this. That's what we want. Bang. So here's what we got for going for tonight. Once again, thanks for jumping in. Thanks for joining. Thanks for being part of the cast here. Eagles in the end zone. Second touchdown. 17-13 already. I have, I'll be honest with you, I was putting the baby to bed, and I don't know who scored either Eagle touchdown because I was just setting up the screen. No, I absolutely don't want to update my iPhone. Alright. Got a cookie from Cookie Monster. Shout out. I'm a chocolate chip cookie guy, but I went birthday cake tonight because that's all they had in like the setup going there. The Eagles missed the extra point too? No, they're 17. Alright. Hurts in for the touchdown. Easy. Dallas Goedert is a touchdown. So I have Dallas Goedert. I need an A.J. Brown touchdown because they're combined because I'm a sucker. And I took that. Alright. Other stuff I got on the board. I got Saquon, 2 touchdowns. Paired with an under from Monday Night Football coming up next week. That's the telecast parlay. Saquon 2 touchdowns tonight. Giants Commanders over 50. How's everybody doing? Got some folks in the chat. A couple different lines. Gotta go. We'll boost it out. We will get involved. Issue is I'm a little hamstrung because my phone is what I'm operating with as a camera right now because for some reason my camera has the old USB cord and the Mac does not. So I'm just going to finish this cookie and we can think about what we're going to do for our next drive prop. It's going to be Eagles drive. And we're going to get it popping. Throw your bets in the chat. Sweat them all out together. Tyrone Tracy is like a perfect thing of why you're take a look at my ceiling real quick when I try to see if I can set this up. This would be really clutch. Your hand. This is what we want. Curator for accidentally flashed the TV. Sweet. Alright, we're rolling. We got it going on. Perfect. We know Mitchell's out. He kind of looks like AJ Brown. They have the same kind of like half angry, half a scrap face going on. Scrap tank. It's getting nowhere. So I mentioned my bets. I have the band, so I have Giants over 16. I have that alone too, because it rocks, and it was just the system just begging for that. It was an 81% probability. I want to take through when we get some more people here and show you how we bet with PreSnap. By the way, excellent. I'm gonna get this mapped a little better. The question is, I have a putter that would work. I did there. I'll have those and then hold up. The prep Johnson, nice there. Little cry there by accident. Sorry about that. The kid home. Alright. Phone. I gotta get like a producer, like a dog. If I got a dog, I could train a dog to be like it. I think we're on the right part of the option. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. This is all part of the experience, by the way. This is what we sign up for. You know, this is what puts people on the stream. So that one, if I stand, if you're saying, oh, I don't have an iPad now, I did. It wouldn't be optimal for streaming if I didn't mess the thing up. We're gonna got no yeah. Alright, now really gotta work. I gotta get the camera work. Camera does not want to play ball right now. At all. Get hot the camera. Get a box for the camera. I have 10 books over there. Also have to speak. Try this box first. That would be the right. Rip it. Let's talk about this football game. 20-20. Eagles over Giants. Proving to be the Giants very well likely to cover the game. I'm not super confident because I think Jack Dart stinks. As you can imagine, definitely a limitation that they. Plug that. Will we get a better stream? No, I don't want to update my software. I'm a beta user. I don't need that. Who'd have thought I could just put the phone like that and it would work? Wow. That's one thing that's pretty cool. That auto adjusted for me. So I got it going on now. All right. So, like I said, 25-20 is what we got. Can we tweet out the stream? We got to tweet out the stream. Let's get it going. Let's get on the X, the everything app. There we go. Nice. We're ripping with 3 views. Nice leg shot on the Twitter ad there. Alright, camera seems to be working better since we plugged in, so I'm glad. What a nightmare that was. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your time. Thank you for joining us. If you're in this chat, I'm assuming you're somebody I know personally or somebody who's been personally positively affected by the PreSnap app. I'm super glad to be here with you tonight. The Eagles got Jalen Carter not playing tonight. Obviously, that's huge. It's a huge impact. Theo Johnson is in the PreSnap parlay. We also have the Giants under. Jackson Dart, nowhere to go. Looking, scrambling, breaks out. All right, nice play. Nice play for running for your life. They're going to throw that flag. Big time flop. Big time flop right there. How about a little bigger for the kid? Yeah, there we go. I'm going to get the parlays up here. We got the PreSnap card. I'm going to put it on the screen. I do have a little sugar cookie piece that I'm working through. Mic still working? Alright, I thought I hit a little button there and I didn't want to screw it up. Okay, we gotta get an image in here. Yep. I want to add a new source. Thank you. And we get the PreSnap card coming right on your screen. Bang. 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 Why do you even need to see me? We got the pick right there. PreSnap picks. There you go. Let's get this over here. We'll get Mr. Tim over. Not sure what that is, but we don't need it. Yes. I'm getting the hang of this shit. Alright, let's get our PreSnap phone nice and big, huh? Bang. So, if you took Giants team total over, you're in great shape. If you took the bands, there might be a little sweat to be had. The over-under range is looking nice right now. Because we had it trending upwards, right? We had 44.5, 44.8, which is over a 4-point advantage on the over-under. That's a key indicator. That's a secret. Not really. That's a key indicator. If you're using PreSnap, I want you to be able to use it and be able to thrive. So, if the over-under on our app is 4 points above, I'm going to go ahead and tell you that's the one you should take. If you're looking for an over, if you're looking for a team total, or a spread or a pick, the overs in particular, that's a good number. 4 points, 5 points above is where we want to live. Right now, these are all individual. Also parlay them. We already got Dallas Goedert. Already got Giants over. Eagles over 19.5 I like. I'm a little worried about the band, the Eagle band. I'm comfortable with the Giants, but I am a little worried about that Eagles band right there. when we go to halftime, I'm going to figure out how to get the camera to work, and then we're really going to be buzzing. Jackson Dart, QB sneak, got it. I wish you could bet Jalen Hurts first down runs. That would be a bet in a market I'd like to get involved in. But then they would have 6, and then they would do the bullshit like hand off to Saquon around the corner, and that would suck. That would suck. 2-minute warning. And then we're doing, well, if you get in the chat and want to throw some drive bets, let's get it going. Let's get it going. Take a look at our PreSnap app. Like I said, here are the bands. Giants 23.9 is a little tight. I got them at 24.5. 28.9 is very well within range if we can hold them to a field goal here. I think this is a huge sequence for the Eagles defense and for the band. Give you a look at the head-to-head. Obviously, Eagles, 2 Giants in a row. Eagles. I'm colorblind, so the red and green doesn't pop to me. The Giants did win in Week 18. Nobody was playing. Eagles had nobody playing and still beat the Giants in Week 18 last year with, I think, Kenny Pickett and Tanner McKee. And the Eagles have won the ones that have mattered. Scatterbo in there, rolling out. Where's Theo Johnson? Throws it up. That guy dropped it. I don't know who he is, but he should not be getting the ball instead of our boy Theo. Come on, dude. Catch the football. My dad always used to say, the physical mistakes I can accept. The mental mistakes will kill you every time. How do you drop that, dude? That was a good throw. It was a little. It was right there. Maybe it was late, but it was right there. All right, where's Theo Johnson? He's not on the field. Hand off to Scatterbo. He's in. Running backs as anytime touchdown scores is boring and extremely frustrating when they don't hit, but when you don't take them, or when you take the other running back, there's nothing more infuriating than a run like that where the guy just walks in. Just walks in. All right, Eagles over. Looking real nice. Looking real nice. I need to get... I'll just get it on the iPad. That's what we're going to do. All right, do the Eagles score here? The Eagles. Three-point game. Halftime tie. I kind of like that. Kind of like that right now. Okay. I have an account. Let's go. All right, I think we got it. We got it. We got it. Bang. All right. We got the world at our fingertips, boys. What are we doing? What's the move? Somebody give me something for this drive. 35 seconds. Tried to get field goal. Couldn't get field goal in time. Could not get field goal in time. Okay. They won't let me take it. They knew that's what's going down here. The kickoff makes these end of game situations so weird because, oh, he dropped it. He muffed it. Oh my, I'm glad I didn't get that field goal in. Are the Eagles crumbling? Sound off in the chat if Eagles are crumbling. Yeah, my Giants. Oh, okay. I didn't take the Giants over band. I love it. Love it. That guy made a big oopsie there, dropping that ball. It's a 30-yard mistake. All right, I need A.J. Brown to score a touchdown because I have a Goddard Brown. I also have a Theo Johnson individual because I, to be honest, didn't think the Giants were going to score multiple touchdowns, and that's on me. You know, Saquon. God, it's got to kill you to watch Saquon if you're a Giants fan, man. It's got to drive you bananas. I have re-leveraged on the Eagles. -2.5. Live over is over 59.5, which is pretty solid for the boys in the playoff. A.J. Brown at the catch. Love it. Dude, they got to be so sick of A.J. Brown. I hope you got the Eagles when I did. They're up to 3.5 now because they're going to get a field goal. I wish I could have got that field goal. That's depressing. I'm going to flip to the Bruins at the intermission here, by the way. We got that going. Get that going for us. Don't have text on here, though. Incomplete. Oh, we got a lot going on. All right, 21 seconds. Let's just call it. No timeouts for the Eagles. 21 seconds. Jalen Hurts. Motions tight end across the formation. Got Smith low. Got Dotson low. No Brown on the field. Dillon in the backfield. He's running for his life quickly. Dillon, good pick up there on Carter. And Jalen Hurts throws it out of bounds. Third down and 10, 15 seconds. Jalen Hurts can only throw the ball like 20 yards. There's no way I know my group me passage. I'm trying to get the boys in the chat here. I didn't send them the link. Should have sent the link. They'll be here for the second half, don't worry. Eagles band is almost in the high confidence zone. Strong. More to lock Eagles. That's what you get with Pro, by the way. That's our 5 consensus breakdown of all of the models. When the models all agree, we win. We win football games. One Mortal Lock loss so far this year. Every other Mortal Lock won, including the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday. And it's all computer. I didn't control that myself, I promise. All right, here we go. 3rd and 10. Devonta Smith up on the left. A.J. Brown's up there too. Probably got to get to like the plus 40. The kicker's, I can't remember. Is he bad on short ones or bad on long ones? He's bad on something. Hurts back to pass. He's going to run. They're going to run out of time. They're going to run out of time. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. He just doesn't know what to do. Let's go. You got to get a spike, dude. 2 seconds. Nope, they're not going to get a playoff. That's it. Gross. 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 First half stats. Pretty good. Jalen Hurts actually throwing it. We need A.J. Brown. We need Saquon in the end zone. Alright. Let's get this ready to rock. How do I get that? I want the X chat to be what shows up here. Hot and dangerous. If you're one of us, then roll with us. There we go. Now we're cooking, boys. Got it all going. All right. Did anybody see the way that just zoomed in on me there? All right, chat is refreshed. We got all those nasty messages out of there. Nasty. All right, we're good there. Sweet. If I can figure out how to get my Madden going here, put a little halftime Madden. All right, let's talk about the slate for the week. We're not gonna get you guys aren't gonna get the pretty stuff that I got going on. To be honest with you, you're not, because I got pro. And as much as I would like to share that with you, you gotta pay for it. So, last week, by the way, week 6, we had the data. Big week for us. Big week. Here are the locks that you'll be able to see with pro. I'll go fast so you can't see. Last week, I was 0-1. I didn't make my picks. I didn't make them on the computer, though. If anybody's watching, I did make them on my phone and shared them, so they are. There's proof. We got a London game, and we got a Bronco Mortar lock. 27-20. Great exact score bet. 2 football numbers. Right on the nose. If you want to make an exact score bet, this is one to look at. Also, if you want to do a tight band, 26.5 over for the Broncos, under 28.5. Jets over 19.5, under 21.5. Get 2 football numbers in one range there. Basically keeps you alive as long as you need it. In that game, if you want like a long odds, we did hit the Cardinals exact score, 27-24 against the Dolphins. My man Rico Dowdle balled out, and he was also like threatening to told the Cowboys to buckle up. It's like, dude, good for you, man. I'm really happy that like Rico Dowdle found a place to play. But dude, how could you be like on Rico Dowdle when, like, dude, first off, you were there for 5 years. You were healthy for 1 year. And you found a stupid team to pay you $7 million, $8 million a year. That's awesome, dude. I'm really happy for you. Why is that the Cowboys' problem? Also, have you seen the Cowboys? The Cowboys have the same offensive lineman as they've had every year. This year they got like backups on backups on backups playing offensive line, and they have the number one rush offense as far as negative runs go. They have the least amount of negative runs per run in the NFL. There were a lot of negative runs with my man Rico. Loved Rico, good player, but he scored 2 touchdowns last year. So if you're gonna talk all that like trash, dude, like, come on, man. Like, where were you? We could have used a running back the last couple of years, and now you're telling the Cowboys to buckle up? Why didn't you buckle up, bruh? Also, shout out to my uncle who took the under tonight. What an idiot. What an idiot. What an idiot. Weird haircut Seth level idiot right there. What's going on the Everything app right now? Michael Parsons says this game is trash. Oh my god, what happened to the Phillies? What happened to the Phillies? Will this not load? Bases loaded, guy muffs it, throws it away. And it's over. Oh my god. 2 outs, grounder to the pitcher. He muffs it and throws it wide to home. Oh my god. That's horrible. That's hilarious. It's not really hilarious. It's kind of sad. All right. We need to get drive bets. First drive, Eagles, second half. We had a call for it in the chat. If you have one, I would love it. I think, who gets the ball? Do we know who gets the ball? We should know who gets the ball. all plays. All plays. End of half, touchdowns. All right, Eagles got the ball first. So we got a giant drive. Who's catching a pass for the New York Giants on this drive? You know what? I would like to bet this drive. Punt, plus 165. Punt. Is anybody in on punt? Eagles make some adjustments maybe. I'm in. Punt. This drive. Punt and Wan'Dale Robinson to get a catch. One of those two things will happen. I'm on the punt. Would love a Wan'Dale, I think it's Wan'Dale Robinson, first drive. We're going punt, plus 165. I'm on Fanatics because I don't have DraftKings on my iPad. So that's where I got those odds. I got plus 165 and I got plus 185 for Wan'Dale to get a catch. All right, and that'll be it. But for that drive, let's get an Eagles one. Give me two guys to get a catch. Let's parlay two guys to get a catch in the next Eagles drive. And then I'm gonna fill up my water during the commercial and let you just drive. No pun intended on the drive. Broncos Jets, like I said. We got a commercial break. Let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation. Start a dialogue. All right. Broncos Jets, Rams Ravens. So you see this little warning. The Ravens have a key player injured. Lamar Jackson's not playing. Cooper Rush is playing. So the projection is off the team, right? There's no, we'd say rule of thumb adjustments, 3 or 4 points down when you have a backup quarterback in. But the Rams are a good money line pick for your parlays. I just don't love doing like an over in a game like this, right? The line's 47.5, so it's way over, but I just don't know if the Ravens are going to be able to score. Rams have a good defense. Ravens have been downright awful this season. You see that. Their defense, 44, 37, 38, 41, 40. 41, 17. So they've let up 37 points or more in every game but one, and that game is against the Browns, who don't have an offense, and just sent their quarterback across the planet. Yo. What's up, homie? Yo, Hype Manti just hit me up on Kick. Thanks, brother. Don't know how that works. I have to take that to my people. Alright, AJ Brown catch on the next drive. I like it. Offensive touchdown on the next drive is plus 240 for the Eagles. I like that too. And it's not adjusted right now by this. Like, if they punt, they're going to get the ball in good field position. I'm on that. Alright. The way I'm going to do these streams, I'm giving myself a dollar amount that I'm willing to bet on the drive bets. If I win, I will continue to do that, but I'm not going above my limits here. We're being responsible. All right, kickoff at the 30. Don't be a face mask. It's gonna kill punt if it's a face mask. Honestly, if you're gonna bet punt, should wait for them to get 8 yards on the first play. Didn't do that. That was a mistake. Hand up. Mistake. Giants, no turnovers, 20 points. Pretty good. What if the Eagles are bad? That would be sick. I have Cowboys plus 800 on the NFC East, by the way. And the Commanders aren't that good. Let me tell you that. Alright. Scatterbo. 2 yards. Great. This is good because we get to third down. The best third down receiver in the NFL is Wan'Dale Robinson. So he'll get a catch and they'll get a first down. We're on touchdown next drive for the Eagles, by the way. Put that in. Alright. Dart hands it to Scatterbo. He gets 4. He looks like he's dead after every single play. I'm sure he gets exhausted. If you're new to the chat, we got some people rushing in. How about AJ Brown and 10 plus rushing yards on the next drive for the Eagles? All right, let's go. Eagles get a stop. Bring in the blitz. Throws it to nobody. Theo, he didn't catch it. No catch. Let's go. Let's go. Can't win them all if we don't win the first, boys. Just got a text from my mom. Leftover chicken cutlets and pasta vodka sauce from their dinner tonight. How good is that? And the Giants are about to punt. Wow, could things look better? No flags. No flags, Eagles, you morons. Don't do anything dumb. No roughing. Kick it. No flag. No holdings. No nothing. Fair catch. Can't win them all if we don't win the first, boys. Let's go. Should we just ride the punts? Don't be on the Giants. During the kick. After the play, personal foul. Freaking stupid Eagles. So our punt worked. That's cool. But stupid Eagles, personal foul, gonna be a problem for our touchdowns here. We need a touchdown, we need AJ Brown to get a catch. Touchdowns up plus 375. Alright. Passing yard or rushing yards. 10 plus rushing yards. AJ Brown catch. Can't combine. Alright, we're in. 10 plus rushing yards. AJ Brown catch. I'm going to go fill up my water. I'll be right back. How do I think there's an animal in my wall. Don't like it. Don't like that. Don't worry. Great punt. All right. Here we go. 1st and 10. 20-17. We need 10 rushing yards on this drive from the Eagles. Saquon. All right, that's 6. It's a good start. Need an A.J. Brown catch, too, and an offensive touchdown. Should have waited on the touchdown. I got 250. I think it went up to 650. Would have been nice. Would have been nice. All right. Saquon runs for the first down. We're dialed. Bad. Saquon off the field, that's fine. We need team rushing yards, not his. Guard just completely whiffed. Tight end whiffed too. That was going nowhere. Too much. Too much. You have Saquon Barkley. Just run the ball. You don't need to do all this crazy shit. They have good athletic defensive ends. What are you trying to prove? Should have just taken punts until there was no punt. Hurts going deep. Smith's wide open. This guy sucks. He sucks. I don't care. I know he won a Super Bowl. I know he went to another Super Bowl. It was a 95-yard touchdown. He just overthrew a guy who runs a 4-3. Throw it up in the air. He had time. There's nobody there. It was like they're playing the Cowboys. I mean, maybe Smith needed to take that wide away from the safety, but underthrow. You can't miss that throw. And now we can't even bet punt because they're going to get the ball at midfield. That guy nuked that. All right, out of bounds at the 50. All right, who's catching a pass? We got one from Tyler. We got another one. Dom, you've been active. What do you got? Who's your catch this drive? No A.J. Brown catch. Didn't even look at him. Do we just chase that the rest of the night? A.J. Brown catch on the drive? He just said that's on me. Yeah, we know, bro. We know. He's a great football player. And he seems like a great guy. There's 10 quarterbacks that would want over him. Jackson Dart. Nice catch there. That guy actually caught one. All right, we're going Waddle, as you said there. Once it loads, I will get involved. Oh. Tracy. Not a first down quite yet. That's why they're halting us. Ooh. What is going on here? Super sub from the Giants. Scatabo gonna get this. Got it. He's a stud, dude. He's a stud. Wandale is now 2-1. It just got suspended. Did he catch one in the next? Oh no, because they're gonna call this flag. Yeah. Face mask. Face mask. Face mask. Eagles, dude. That's 30 yards of field position they just gave up on 2 personal fouls back-to-back drives. That's what you get. That's what you get when your coach is that guy. I mean, yeah, that's a face mask. That was a 30-yard face mask. They used to have the 5-yard face mask. Touchdown is plus 190. Field goal is minus 160. I can't get on the catch. I want to get on the catch. Trying. Desperately trying. Dart throws it deep. They're going to call PI. Second dart TD. That's what you got? If I can get it, I will take it. Right now I got nothing on the board. I gotta start bringing up coffee down here for these. Dude, that's... refs ruin everything, man. Alright. Next, we gotta start thinking about the next drive for the Eagles. I'm gonna chase A.J. Brown catch for sure. There goes Dart. He's slow, huh? Nice run. Thirteen's a terrible linebacker number. Overshown had it last year. He got 0 now. It's just a terrible football number. Tracy, off the edge. You needed that deep ball to be pass interference, not illegal contact. I don't think it was either, but if they're going to throw a flag when the guy's running that close, you got to do it. John Michael Smith is hurt. I think he got poked in the eye. Not a great player, by the way. Not a great player. Result of 12th drive, 7th play. First down in this next play. Now, if A.J. Brown and Saquon Barkley could score a touchdown, and that would be 31 points, that would be awesome. But we need the band there. The Paisan Bet band. Rudy Betts. My mix-up. Eagles 21-30. Eagles money line. So I'm on Eagles money line. Do you got any life in anything I did before the game? A.J. Brown. Need A.J. Brown to score a touchdown. Don't need it. It's a couple bucks, but it's less than I spent on a box of pasta, a can of sauce, and chicken cutlets today. Which I think half of that would be an aggressive bet. What happened to our world, man? What happened? Is sending the Jets to London the meanest thing the United States has done since 1776? I feel like somebody probably makes that joke every year, so I apologize if that's redundant, but I watch the Jets on Sunday. They're not fun to watch. Dude, you don't have to go thumbs up on a bloody nose. Thumbs up is when you're in the stretcher, bro. Thumbs up is not elbow in your face, bloody nose. Get out of here, dude. Thumbs up is like we're trying to make sure you're breathing. Alright, Jackson Dart. Plus 130 first down on this play. Did he get it? He thinks he did. How is that ref supposed to... He got it. Let's go. Let's go. How in the world is this ref supposed to be able to know where that spot is? Pretty good play there. Diving head first into the guy. How about Theo Johnson? He's not in the game. Who's this other tight end? This big guy, 89. Is he a receiver? Throwing it to him. Jalen Hurts trade teams? You know what I'm saying? What in the hell kind of throw is that, dude? I like the Jackson Dart. Goes wristband over the chin strap. It's an old school look. Freshman football look. Very like NCAA 2007. Theo Johnson motioning. Scatterbo down at the 1 for Tyler's touchdown. It's down to 2. Dude, he's the real deal, man. Now here's a guy. The next time the Giants play in Sunday Night Football, Collinsworth is going to be the worst. The worst with Scatterbo. Dude. He's going to be drooling. Look how he hits him and then he plants that foot, dude. Like, what a beast. All right, let's go, Jackson Dart. Get TP is 2 Jackson Dart touchdowns. Plus 3,000 was the line he got after the first touchdown. Pretty crazy. Scatterbo, he's in. He might be just short. No, he's in now. Oh, they blew it dead. They blew it dead. Did you see Jackson Dart just high-five the ref? Wait, that's a 15-yard penalty. You can't touch a ref. Did anybody see that? That's going to go viral. The Eagles, if I was on the Eagles, I'd be going nuts right now. You can't touch the ref. It's a 15-yard penalty. Oh, he's in. He's definitely in. But they're going to say forward progress. I mean, you can't... That guy's forward progress has never stopped his entire life. Yeah, I'm rooting for you that they say this is short, but I think he's in. Who knows when they blew the whistle, though? If you had Scatterbo... Or they gave it to him. They gave it to him. He's the man. He is the man. There's the over. 40.5. Easy pre-snap right there. We had 45. We got a 5-point advantage. Now this guy, Cam Scatterbo, oh man. He knows Tyler's got Jackson Dart plus 300 or plus 3,000. We're going to make you wait on that, pal. Scatterbo. Do the Eagles suck? They might suck. Dude, you can't lose to the Giants. The Giants just lost to Spencer Rattler. Oh man, they might stink. The Eagles might stink. What's their? They're only plus 160 though. I think I fell into Gruden. I was trying to do Collinsworth, but my Collinsworth is not good. I tried to do an Irish accent on one of the previews last week, and it was bad. It was bad. Collinsworth is more. Now here's a guy. I'll tell you what. Gruden. I guess I got into that like Gruden laugh thing going on. I'll tell you what, man. This guy, Cam Scatterbo, he'll melt your freaking face off, man. He'll melt your freaking face off, and he'll take it with him. He'll take it with him. He'll take your lunch. He'll take your cosmic brownie. He'll take it all. Next game, here's one we want to look at. How about the Cowboys and the Panthers, and the Cowboys as a mortal lock? This is pro, by the way. This is what you get for being on the Telecast. You get to look into pro. You got the consensus. Of course, I'm picking the Cowboys. 27-26, kind of interesting. 55% winning probability. This is a 47.5 point line, so that's a 5-point advantage. Take it. I am on both teams' team total overs because we have them both in the 20s. They're both team total low 20s, I believe. Cowboys points for are great. Panthers points for are not great. But who they play on defense? Well, let's see. The the Panthers played the Patriots and scored 13 points. They played the Falcons, scored 30, scored 22 against Arizona, 10 against Jacksonville. They have not played a defense as bad as the Cowboys. So, interesting to see. Okay, live drive. We got to go AJ, right? I'm in. AJ Brown catch. Got to do it. Until he gets a catch, we'll just keep doing it. And what's great is if he ends the night without another catch, he's going to have a meltdown. So it's an emotional hedge. And if he has a meltdown, he might be out of meltdowns. My guy's been melting down for quite some time. This is where I'm conflicted. Like, I have the Eagles. There goes Goddard. Okay. Like, I have the Eagles, and there's nothing I want more than the Giants to win this game. My reputation is on the line. And I still want that to go down. So we're still within our ranges. The Giants' range is in trouble. The high range. All right, AJ Brown. How can you wear red cleats and not feel weird? If my golf shoes don't match my belt and my socks, I have a mental breakdown. Come back. Here comes a throwaway that looks like a... Is that AJ? Did he catch it? Come on. Come on. He pulled it in. I saw that. Let's go. We're back. Back in the New York groove. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I'm glad for the Eagles' offensive line we're holding on that play. That's a catch, boy. That's a catch. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, he's got a little turf burn. So Dable, this is hilarious. This is definitely getting overturned. I haven't even seen a replay. The ball does move, but I don't know if it's... One, if they're going to have a camera angle to tell me it didn't move. Thanks for checking in. That's a catch. You can't overturn it. That's... I already got paid on it, though. Should I cash out? I got paid on A.J. Brown catch. That's their mistake, right? We're on A.J. Brown catch, which is hilarious. I got paid on it. But if I cash out, I'm done for the night because they'll lock me out. Hurts never could throw. A little surprise for you. Look at the guy who replaced him at Alabama. That guy can't throw either. Go, Jalen. Yeah, they paid me, so it's not enough money that it would be worth getting my account suspended for it. Dude, bringing a sign saying it's your birthday. You know what? I take it back. I want that guy to have a dope birthday. Shout out October 9th. Good for him. Good for him. Jalen Hurts back to pass. That's a hold. Oh, we got sacked. Dude, this guy sucks. He sucks. All right, Giants next drive. Jalen Hurts. Oh, dude, that could have been an unnecessary roughness. I wouldn't have agreed with it, but I think they could have called it for sure. Dude, he's got guys open. It's third down. Gunner. He stepped out. Okay. Oh, we got hit late. Dude, the Eagles are so dumb. All right. Jordan, you're new to the chat. What do you got for the next drive? What do you got for Giants drive? Results of first play, first down, plus 400. Passing yards on the drive, 15 plus. 10 plus we could do. Catch a pass. Wandale has not caught a pass in a while. Eagles plus 5.5. Punt? What's live punt right now? We hit the punt to start the half if you're just joining there, AJ. Hit the punt first drive. I said let's run the punts. Didn't. Took touchdown instead, and they did not. All right. Will they get a first down? Yes, minus 175. Punt is minus 240. Scatterboo had caught a pass. He caught a pass a couple drives ago. He's 320. You want that? We got like 5 seconds. We got Wandale at 175. Theo Johnson at 240. Scatterboo at 320. Tyrone Tracy at 400. Hyatt at 500. Scatterboo had the ball the entire last drive. What do we got? What do we got? Somebody catching a pass. Alright, Scatterboo plus 320, catch a pass. Alright, we're in. Cam Scatterboo to catch a pass. The problem is I don't think he's going to play at the start of this drive because he got the ball in every single play last drive. But maybe they're at their own 10. Maybe they do a little swing or a little scat pass. AJ, you got the next Eagles drive. That's on. You got that. It was Jordan's turn. Anybody else in the chat too? If you got anything else you want, let's take it. I'm riding with the boys. We got Scatabo in the game. How about a little shovel? I got plus 320. Hyatt wasn't even on the board. He might have been plus 500. But that's a good first play. Jalen Hurts threw a touchdown 15 yards over Devontae Smith, and then the Giants walked down the field and scored a touchdown. I like the hot hand theory, but with a running back, though, maybe they'll run. He is out there in shotguns. Maybe they're setting up a screen. They're bringing the blitz. If he was a veteran quarterback, he would audible to a swing. He's not. Flip it to him. Flip it to him, Jackson. Get upfield, Scatabo. Flag downfield or somebody hurt? Blankenship. MetLife turf. He's not happy. DeJean's hurt too. Yeah, DeJean's got something going on. Both of them. Did they run into each other? DeJean's still on the field. Throw to Wendell. I'd get Jalen Wyatt to catch a pass on this drive minus 20,000. DeJean is hurt. Throw it out right to that guy. Throw it past the Scatabo, actually. He's blocking. Nice. Wandale. Here's what we should do. I'm going to pick somebody to catch one every drive, and then all of you just bet whoever I picked the drive before. Yeah, but the juice wasn't great on Wendell. We had Wendell earlier. We'll get him on the next drive. He's the best third down receiver in the game. He was so good at Kentucky, too. Scatabo's up top. You got another one. He's a good player. He deserves to be on a better team. Like, I wish he was on the Chiefs. Or the Lions. Imagine if the Lions receivers were Jamison Williams, Wandale Robinson, and Amon-Ra St. Brown. Scatabo. He's open. Uh-oh. Dude, this guy 89... I don't know who he is because he's got the dreadlocks on. Who is he? Oh, it's little Jordan Humphrey? No shit. Little Jordan Humphrey, man. Texas boy. Who would have thought? Did anybody else's stream just cut out? Not this stream, but the... Might be able to get this. We're in trouble, boys, unless they go screen here. Tyron Tracy's on the field, too. We're dead. buddy. Oh, they got one. Theo Johnson. Theo Johnson. It's a little big, huh? It's a little big. It's way too big. But there's no way anybody can see that, right? I'll zoom in and we'll do our drive props with the DraftKings up. Is Jackson Dart hurt? He's hurt. That sucks, dude. What if we go Saquon Barkley next touchdown plus 500? Anybody? Anybody? Saquon Barkley next touchdown plus 425. Fanatics doing me wrong here. It's down to 450. Saquon Barkley next touchdown score. Booked. Alright. A thought here. Mr. Unlimited comes into the game and they just want to get him going. Can you see the chat on the stream? Do you not really need it? I'm reading from the side, so if you don't need it, that is valuable screen space that we could definitely use. If anybody is relying on it, though, let me know. If not, I'm going to take it off in a couple minutes. The fact that you can't on... This is a Streamlabs issue. But you should be able to... Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nice. Alright, we're going Saquon next touchdown. Because I don't trust this. Alright, Jackson Dart jogging off the field. A little dramatic, maybe? He's going to the 10th. He wants to get back into the game. Russell Wilson's going to be so pissed when he comes back in. By the way, this is 3 games. He's gotten hurt in all of them. Tables in the tent. Like, what's going on? Give up handoff to Tyrone Tracy. I'm back. Russell Wilson should send the Cowboys some money, dude. These stats look so much better with that game. He's 0-3. We had 3 touchdowns in the Cowboys game. He had bad interception. He had 1,000 yards. All right, we need a first down here for Mr. Unlimited because Scatterbo might be DAD. Oh my God. AJ, catch the punt, dude. Wish I took it at a better time, but... What is he pissed at? He's pissed at the trainers. Call your timeout, dude. Could have bought yourself some time. How does that gotta feel for Russell Wilson? My man's out of there losing his ever-loving mind because he had to play Russell Wilson for 2 plays. Alright, fair catch at the 10. I think I have to do AJ Brown this drive. Bro, how obsessed are they with Scatterboo and Dart being best friends? He's like, hurry it up. He's going to get fined for that, by the way. Alright, I'm taking A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith to get a pass in this drive. Catch a pass in this drive. I'm taking them both separately. He's going to overthrow at least one of them, but maybe he finds the other guy. Saquon, nothing doing. Bro, the Cowboys' offense is legit. They put up 41 points on this, 43 points on this team. 40 points? Yeah, it's 34-34 to overtime, right? Daboll's absolutely giving it to the independent concussion specialist right now. I love it. The Eagles just can't pass. They actually cannot pass. Because the Giants... I'm back. Back in the New York groove. They paid me that AJ Brown catch. I mean, technically he did have a catch. It wasn't a completion. But it was a catch. Going to the quarter. Almost at 100. We need one more person. That would be sweet. That would be sweet. Oh. Should we play the song? Alright, what can we play? This is gonna go out to the Eagles, and I hope that they prove me wrong here. I hope they prove me wrong, but guess what? They're not, because they stink. Alright. Philadelphia. And I don't want the Eagles to fly. Jalen, yeah, that's it. That's it. I don't think the Eagles fly. Eagle. All right. Hate it when the Eagles fly. Jalen Hurts is just a guy. AJ Brown likes to cry. All right, it's there. Eagles are getting their ass kicked by the Giants. Scatterbo, Jackson Dart, and that bald head fat coach. Eagles, they're not much to talk about, 'cause they're filled with bullshit and nobody cares about. But I just need AJ Brown to score. Jalen Hurts is such a bore. Should've bet Saquon to catch the ball. Hope they push. They're down by 10 right now. You got to go for it, right? Down 10, fourth quarter. Tough guy coach, punting. That would have been 2 punts in a row, AJ. You had it. I like the idea of Eagles fly. Jalen Hurts is just a guy. Jalen Hurts is just a guy. And Brown's overrated. Alright. Live rushing yards this drive. We've built ourselves a bit of a hole. Rushing yards on this drive, 15. They're all suspended live right now. All suspended live. Oh no. No, it won't let me get it. Won't let me get it. They'll just go dark as soon as I get on. Scatterbo got 3. No, it's too late. Catch a pass. Can't get any of them. Can't get any live. We need a live one for the next drive. Need a live one for the next drive. I prefer to say die, Eagles die. Jalen Hurts is just a guy. Tush push ain't to fly. And I think their kicker sucks. Wow, nice catch, Jalen Hyatt. He was definitely short, though. He's losing his mind here. His brother, you were short, man. He definitely was touched, too. Dude, everybody, they're saying he's incomplete? How is it 4th down and 8? Oh, we'll play behind. Dude, I hate Prime. Why are we so behind here? Oh my god, what a bad throw. Eagles plus 5.5 live. I'm taking it. They're going to score a touchdown. They have to, the Eagles. All right. Number 12, quarterback number. Punters should not be allowed to wear number 12. Absolutely should not be allowed to wear number 12. Dotson, nice move. All right, 35, kick return area. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's talk it out. We need something. We need some action. I don't know. I thought I was onto something. Jalen Hurts is just a guy, is a banger line, though. Here's a Jalen Hurts diss track. Gross. Oh, yeah. You got a fast guy. You got a fast guy. I don't think he can throw the ball. Receivers hate him. Saquon Barkley is the tamest of them all. He knows he'll get his scores. Jalen Hurts is gonna run from the one, and he's gonna pad his stats. In reality, he's just Seneca Wallace. Alright, that was kind of mean. Seneca Wallace was really bad. I think Jalen Hurts is more like... Oh, I thought we had it. Eagle song. You take Kyler Murray if you got the choice. You know that Jalen Hurts is not really your choice. Now Devontae Smith gets a catch after we bet him. I hope AJ lets him score next one. I said that the Eagles are frauds, but I'd like them to come back. Maybe tomorrow AJ and Brown will end up in New England. That was a good deep throw. Just kidding, he underthrew him. Bailout pass interference on the field. On the field. Well, it's a boring game, despite all the points. Eagles really suck. I actually think they're just the best version of the Giants. Oh, I think Jalen stinks. I don't think Brown is much better. Think their tackles are overrated. suck. I don't think that the Eagles are getting better. I hope tomorrow they decide that they're gonna just wrap it up like the Phillies. Like the Phillies. Did you see that? Alright. Let's lock in. We need Saquon Barkley to score this touchdown. But it's going to be Jalen Hurts running it in for the one. He's open. He's open. Don't throw it in the end zone. Don't throw it in the end zone. A.J. Brown got tackled. Ball on the 3. A.J. Brown needs to get up. Get up. Dude, you can't be give me the ball guy and then fake being injured. Maybe he's actually injured. I'm sure. Paulson Adebo is a flag magnet. That's all I know about him. When the Giants signed him, I was like, that was his fault, by the way. That was A.J. Brown initiating all the contact. And he pushed him to the ground. Really nice throw, Jalen. Would have been 2 yards short. I'm worried about this oh my. I don't know if I'm behind. I don't know what's going on. And oh my with no context is bad. Is this a pick? Is this a pick? Oh. 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 If they had Kyler Murray, I think they might be better. Dude, Jalen Hurts is going to be tweeting some, like his Instagram stories. Whew. Dude, you can't. Can I get another one? I think we just watched the Eagles die. Jalen Hurts is. Think we watched the Eagles die. Jalen Hurts is just a guy. I just can't get there, in fact. Am I that far behind? Like a full minute, you think? The stream is definitely a little behind. Maybe that's why I haven't got any of these live drive bets. Let me get live. You know what? If that's his first interception in 305 passes, he's not throwing enough. Alright, I'm live now. 2nd and 7. Field goal. Oh my god, dude. I just took freaking Eagles plus 5.5 too. Half step down. That's our problem, guys. There we go. Great, let's go Cam Newton offense with our rookie quarterback who got hurt in the last drive. That's it. You got a fast guy. Dude, I hate Big Dom. Yes. It's a Big Dom song. Oh, what a drop. What a drop. Alright. I hate you. You big fat No, he's probably a nice guy. He is an attention whore, though. They got pass interference on that? I don't know about that. I hate the Eagles, and I don't know about that. I can't believe I'm so conflicted about Big Dom right now. Jackson Dart, come on. Jackson Dart. Scatterbo took another touchdown from Tyler. Scatterbo has 3 now. Scatterbo doesn't want to share with Tyler. I said this morning I should bet on running backs. I took the one who looks like the trains off the tracks. 'Cause the Eagles are dead. I don't like the Eagles, I don't like the Giants, but when they play against each other, man, I love the Giants. I hate the Eagles. And I don't like the Beatles, and I don't like needles, but I hate the Eagles the most. I would rather find a lather and wake a shower with burnt toast. Showered with toast, I bet you'd exfoliate. That's how I feel when there's Eagles on the plate. Should have said slate, because it rhymes with whatever I said before. Eagles are dead. Saquon, touchdown, also dead. I had A.J. Brown. I forgot. What the hell am I doing? Alright, what if Chris Collinsworth was in... I don't know. Chris Collinsworth. Alright. Who's going to catch a pass? Somebody's got to catch a pass this drive, right? They're going to throw it. Eagles are now plus 12.5. I got 5.5. Really good. Can't catch a pass on this drive. Now here's a guy, 6'1", and I'll tell you, Bike, the Giants think they found the one. I go Gruden to Collinsworth to Gruden too easily. I got one for Cam Scatterbo. Because Cam Scatterbo should have been a Cowboy. Cordell Flott stinks, by the way. That's how you know Jalen Hurts is in the bag. He stinks. Because they're going to throw every pass, they're not putting this on the board. Kick out of bounds. 9 minutes left. I need an A.J. Brown touchdown. I can't believe these freaking Eagles, man. Also, if you're the corner there, you have to cut up earlier than the 20. Because Saquon's taking the angle. If he went inside Saquon. I got 9:39 on the clock for those wondering if I'm behind. I think the stream's on a 10 or 30 second delay, though. Jalen Hurts in his own end zone. Wouldn't let us bet it. Wouldn't let us bet it. That's so dumb. That's so freaking dumb. He's going to throw it away. No. Nope, can't get it to him. You know who makes that throw? 15 other guys. By the way, pre-snap, we're going to hit the spread and the over tonight. My little cousin, I'm happy for him. He just said this cannot be real. Eagles. Big yucky. 3rd down and 3. Saquon catches it short. They can't punt down 17. The Giants score again, we're ending the stream. Unless, you know what? No. We're going to sweat out an A.J. Brown garbage time touchdown. Is this the best win as a Giants fan since the Super Bowl? Nice catch. Nice catch. I mean, the Giants could blow this, but I don't think they will. Why did the Eagles trade for Tank Bigsby? He doesn't get any burn. A.J. Brown TD would go crazy. I think Saquon's banged up. 70 passing yards. It's right there. Plus 1,100. But how can you trust this guy? You can't throw. You can't throw the ball down the field. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. This is a clowning. Cowboys will win the NFC East. The Cowboys put 40 up against this defense. 40. They let up 40. The Eagles are going to let up 40 here. In a non-competitive fourth quarter. This is awesome. Awesome. Whoa. Can we get greedy and get a Theo Johnson touchdown here? Also, the Eagles, like, where's the band, bro? Get in the band. The boys in the band. Should have bet Eagles under second half points, huh? It's pretty cool how like the iPhone adjusts the camera. Like if I go here, it will focus. Actually, I don't want to do that. By the way, PreSnap merch. Get you some. There's not much for you to get right now. I got it all for myself and Dom and RJ. The whole crew. PreSnap boys. We got it for the content, but we're definitely going to hit Foxborough and go to Gillette. And if somebody can beat me head to head, I'm going to give them 5 players to name. And if I can't tell them their jersey number, I'll give them a t-shirt. Or where they went to college. Jalen Hurts. Yuck. They do love Scatterbo, though, man. AJ Dillon, right? Like, I know he's a pro. He's been in the league for a long time. But man, dude, like you're in the game for Saquon, and that's what you do. That's what you're looking for. Oh, Scatterbo again, dude. He is a man on fire. By the way, we got the wall. Get some new flags. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Good for the Giants, man. Giants have not had a lot go right for them recently. I don't think they're ever going to be, like, good, but good for them. Dude, the Eagles don't want this. They don't want this right now. Right now, I'm a 2.8. And I'm terrible. I did play well. I shot a nice... It's like somewhere between 74 and 76 at Myopia Hunt Club on Monday, which was some good golf. But I have not played well. Appreciate you asking, and I'll fill you in. We have a big development this weekend. I have an 8:30 match on Saturday. And the high school era Scotty Cameron is going to see the sun for the first time in 10 years. Very exciting. Did some practicing down here on the mat. And I like where he's at. I think he's earned his chance. Sometimes you gotta take play calling duties out of somebody's hands. And the lab putter, no more headset. No headset on the sideline. Paterno mode for the lab putter. It's bad. Like I bought the O's. It has that milled face, which is nice. It looks great, but it's not as soft as the other one. So like you go to the store and I hit the one without the milled face, or I hit the DF3. and I'm stroking it, and then I hit mine, and I just feel like it doesn't. It's not good. I really hate it. Like I went to PGA the other day, and they had a one without the milled face, and I was like, hey, I have an O's .1 that I want to trade, and I promise it's in better condition than this one. I'll do a clean swap. And they're like, no, we have to go through the trade thing. It's like, so the like beat to hell regular O's was 339, 369. Mine trading value is like 250, and I have the nice one, like the insane. But I do have a couple options. If the Scotty doesn't work, I'm not going back to the O's for a while. I'm gonna go next to. I totally agree. I read an article that were like, if you're putting bad, just switch putters, and at least for a little bit you'll be good. But I was a good putter when I rolled the Scotty, and then I had the Bettinardi I liked. I got the black Bettinardi, which I liked, but I was still looking for more. I got I have a Phantom 5.5 with a BGT stability shaft, which I thought was going to be really good, and I never really liked it. So that's in the basement here on the mat. I mean, we can see what the stroke's at. If you want to see what the stroke's at, just want to make sure I don't get the TV. No, we don't want to be that zoomed in though. Let's go. We'll go over here. That's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. All right. Scatterbo catch. There it was. That's what we needed about a half hour ago. All right. If I get this up to the end, it's only gonna get worse. What if we do this? Will this stay is the question. Just need that, right? Will that work? Will the ground view work? What do we got? Yeah, you need the stroke. We'll get the stroke on. Yeah, I got the nice little stable here. I got the trainer, the truth. If you're looking for some putting stuff, I mean that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, when I plug, all right, we're good. We're free. All right, we'll get the stroke. Here's what we got. How's this looking? How's that looking for a camera angle? Look at those legs. Look at this guy. Alright. The iPad, the iPhone camera. What's your boy? Yeah, we got it all going. I got some chalk lines down here. If I flip them upside down, will that get any better, do we think? No, it still wants to focus. Scatterboo is just running through the Giants right there, the Sheagles. All right, bring it down. How does this work? What are we doing here, guys? Can I get it to like face down, maybe? This is so much work for something that it has to happen. Will it zoom out that much if I'm here? I don't love that zoom. I don't love that zoom at all. Alright, what if we go back wall? I'm gonna have to. How am I gonna get to not have the game in my view here? Okay, that's working. That's working. Oh, no free ads. Oh, no free ads. Sorry. Yeah, we'll do some pre-snap putting. What we got? How do I get the TV off of that, though? Oh, we might have it. Okay, this is probably the best we're gonna get. With the chalk line. Wow, this is a real... Dude, you drive me nuts. Why is it focusing on me? Let me see if I can... Alright, we're still here. What if we did it like this? You couldn't see it. Come on. I can't believe how long this is taking. You'd be surprised to know. I guess I have not done a lot of videotaping in the putting studio. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna get copyrighted. Alright, how do I keep that so it's like that camera's there? If I put this right like that. Oh boys. Okay. Now we're talking. If this zooms out, I'm gonna lose my mind. Alright. So we're going right down the target line. You see the chalk there? Tell me what you think. You know, we'll do some tryouts. This is the Bettinardi Spud. It's a nice flat stick. I don't mind it. Used it, won a couple tourneys with it. Played best round of my life with it, but I don't know. I do like the way it feels in my hands, though. But it's got a little tug bias. Like, this putt breaks left to right slightly. There we go. There we go. Get up a little. I feel like this is like ASMR. Like, it just doesn't get it done. So, we'll go back to the bag. Is the camera going to correct? I hope it does. Come on. This is real. The picture quality is outrageously good. Alright. This here's the Phantom 5.5. Come on. Right here. There we go. Dude, phones are crazy, dude. I had a Motorola NV2. Alright. So we got the Phantom 5.5. Same putt, same line. That's a good smooth stroke right there, boys. Alright. Do we look square to Tard? I don't know. You know? Absolutely not. I was trying to get it in the frame. Do we go just middle hole? No, middle hole doesn't work. Alright. The wrong way. There we go. Alright. Like, it just, I can't, like, what do we think? I feel like I got some serious decel going on. Now, you know what I did? I had lunch. If you want one, if you're a Buckeye fan, I went on Photoshop and made an Ohio State helmet stripe alignment for my lab. I have a bag of them. Yeah. I had to print 30 of them. So I have a full bag of these stripes, so I just threw them on my extra putters because why the hell not, man? Come down here. I don't want people to think we're on Stream East right now. Alright. Let's make 5 and then I'll go back. Although we've peaked viewership during the putting hour. I mean, it looks good behind the ball. You know? Looks nice behind the ball. It's gonna do it for the stream tonight after we make 5. We got 2 right now. You know what we'll do? We'll stream live until I make one. Perfect putt setup. I won't go to bed. I won't go to bed. Am I gonna switch putters 5 times? Probably. I won't go to bed until I hit a perfect putt on a perfect putt thing. We're about 5 feet right now. A little less. If we put it here, we might get a better view, though. Yeah. Yep. All right, let's get the chat moved. Oh, that can't be good. They can't be happy with that. Let's kill the TV. There we go. Alright, let's go. Come down here with me. Come here. I have the blue Scotty. I got it back in the day, pre-Ohio State fandom for me. So I can't do that because mine is blue. But the cherry bombs will look. I have a laughing clown with blue alignment. Alright, come on. If I step out, will it zoom? Look for me. There we go. Figuring it out. I'm learning how to be a movie producer. Alright, I won't go to bed until I make one. A perfect one. It has to sit on the hole. Oh, that was close. Oh, you can't even see. That's what we want. Alright, just stay like that. I won't go to bed. Switch putters every 5. Nope, too much speed, so we gotta dial it down without decelling here. It's about a 6-foot putt. Shout out Chip Up. They sent me this mat, the newsletter. It's awesome. This camera's got to be infuriating if you're one of the 3 people actually watching. Do it one-handed. Why does it zoom in so much? Why is it so obsessed with it, you know? Like, why does it want to just shoot that way? Alright. Yeah. That's the one. Alright. Not going to bed. To do so many dishes when I go upstairs too. Alright. I think it's safe to say the Phantom is not going to see what outside looks like in Massachusetts anytime soon. Back to the Betty here. Come on. So much softer. That Scotty has no feel off the face. That was a good putt. Good night, everybody. Thanks for joining. Perfect putt to end the night. Download PreSnap. Get ready for the weekend. Bet the bands. The boys in the band are back. Boy bands are back. Peace out. Thanks for joining us again. This has been the Telecast.